Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Chained Echoes. I got all of the inventory management I wanted to get done in between episodes. So now let's keep marching towards what I assume is the final boss. Vaen is waiting just ahead. Please take care of my beloved. I'm wondering, is there going to be like another dungeon going through the world of the Vaen since we're going through the portal, or are the Vaen just going to be like right on top of us the minute we open the door? That's what I'm not sure of. Is this the door to the realm of the Vaen? I bet it is. It is indeed. You've reached your destination. Vaen, Killian. This is where the reign of the Vaen ends. When this door opens, we can reach the Vaen, but in return, they can reach us. With their divine power, they have the advantage and can kill humans before you could even blink. Us humans? Who are you, Vaen? Have you forgotten already, Master Bart? You were never an ordinary student. I've been so many things in my long life, but you were right. I wasn't there to learn, I was there to teach. I was teaching you the role of my successor without you noticing, Glenn. Slowly but surely, I adopted your ether into mine. What do you mean by that? Our ether needs to be the same color, the same scent, for you to be able to receive my abilities. And you've been slowly receiving them for quite some time now. This is why you could witness the standstill of time. This is why you could manifest the dead souls of the Maelstrom in the form of these children. This is why you can make the white door appear for Magnolia. And this is why you'll be able to resist the power of the Vaen for a few minutes to use the Grimoire. You are my successor, Glenn. What? Why don't you do it yourself if you're so powerful? For tens of thousands of years, I roamed the world long before the Harbinger even existed, long before humanity existed. I'm at the end of my lifespan. I can only use a fraction of my power within me. I am no longer an obstacle to the Vaen. But you? What are you talking about, Master? You said Glenn failed. You said I had potential. Glenn stands before me stronger than ever. You were just a replacement that happened to fit because you spent a lot of time with him. What are you trying to say? Look, you don't have nearly what it takes to control my power like Glenn. But I'm supposed to live the rest of my life without a body in this form? What's that? It looks like ether to me. Lenne's begging him to stop. He's just getting like supercharged. We can now complete the transfer of my power. It won't take long. Use it to withstand the power of the Vaen and kill them with the Grimoire. Then I will be no more. Then I will be free from this endless mission. I'm glad. I guess it doesn't feel very good for Glenn. Use my power to stand against the Vaen. Kill them with the Grand Grimoire. Afterwards, you'll search for a weapon to kill the Harbinger. This will be your task going onwards. Dang. You fool. What do you... Give it to me. Give me the power of will. I can't control it anymore. Energy, yes, feel it. I can absorb it. Stop him. I did it, Glenn. You see that? I have the ultimate power. I will shatter the Vaen to purify the world. He took my will by force. He wasn't prepared for it. He can't control it. What are you going to do? Get the power back. You must. You must kill him. Quickly. Oh boy. Vaen is dead. The key to the door. Give it to me. Sorry, Killian. I don't quite get it yet, but somehow my gut tells me I have to stop you. Stop me? You? You're nothing, Glenn. Do you know what you're dealing with? Do you even know who Vaen was? I can see it in his memory. Vaen is the being who made mankind forget his existence. And now I am him. I am the one who will lead the world into a bright future. So wait, who's Gwen? That wasn't very clear. I'm assuming Glenn's the Harbinger. That's the way the storytelling is kind of leading me to. The human Labora Divarnus, the eighth true king, also called the Manipulator. Okay, so he's a true king. He's not impossible. The true king wished the same as the Order, to kill the Vaen, to kill the Harbinger. They are the guardians of all that belongs to on Eldra. Ah, what's this pain? Gwen, you son of a... The will is not bending. It's trying to escape me. This seems to be our last chance. We'll put you out of your pain, Killian. Then try it, Glenn. Music picked up and got all intense. Alright, he's got Act Thrice. Excellent. Alright, what kind of... He is weak to fire. I don't remember... I think still Bathraz has the fire attack. So we'll go ahead. We'll start... Yeah, we'll just Hornet Dance, I guess. Won't be shifting Sienna up. But we'll for sure be shifting Glenn. Get those big piercers on him. Ooh, it's hit so hard. And then, yeah, but Faraz will have to shift up so we can start doing fire shots, because that is his weakness. Change of plans, offensive tactics. I don't know what that means. Go ahead and defensive break him, though. Get a little extra damage. Change of plan to defensive tactics. And then hits me? A little confused. That's alright, I guess. Alright, and what do we want to do? Could draw target's hate. I don't know if that would really be advantageous. Could offensive break, too. Soften him up. On how much damage he can do. That's probably a good idea. Probably gonna have to shift someone else up or overdrive meter. Probably next turn. Actually, no, we should do it this turn because Glenn's gonna need to recharge. Yes, we'll shift you up. Oh, he's changing his weaknesses. He's weak to rock now. Okay, I gotta pay attention to that then. Okay. Let's just start doing dark shots. Yeah, I think that's gonna end up doing more. Preparing Ultima Strike, I don't like that. Should I repair all just to be safe? We should be okay. Should be alright to start smashing, I think. Still weak to earth, right? Yeah. Not doing as much damage, though. We'll go ahead and just do another base attack, get full TP up. I need another defensive break, sure do. Alright, and then I'll have to shift. Ultima Strike, what does that do? Pretty big damage, but not the end of the world. Glenn can finally start shifting up. Okay, now this change of plans might have changed their his weaknesses, so I gotta pay attention to that. We're overheating now all of a sudden. I'll have to shift you up to get out of that, and we'll want to repair all, of course. Perfect. And I want to shift you up as well. Still weak to earth, okay. Did we just win? No, the power is mine. I'm not giving it away. The world is going down the drain. Only I can save it. There's got to be like a stage 2 to this, right? The last boss was harder than this. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What is this place? A place where you can't depend on your mechanical means. Yeah, okay, this makes more sense. Stop it, Killian. You don't have to control over the power. I'm gonna up. Guess it just started cutscene. Feel my true power. We'll have to watch that back and see what he said. Oh well. Okay, so he gets some weird transformation thingy, and we don't get our sky armors. Okay. We'll go ahead. All right, weak to light. So tank, healer, and can't read what that is because it's behind the thing. Right, healer definitely needs to go. Magician probably also needs to go. Let's get some passive damage on the healer. Wet now as well. Which wet makes them extra weak to wind, right? Well, I got an ultra with Glenn. Let's for sure use his ultra. Get everybody debuffed. So then I should be able to wind jump and just hit everybody. Okay, and then you can Ballad of the Wind, which hits everybody. Oh, that's right, they're not actually weak to wind, they just had, that one guy just had wet on them. That's right, that's right. Whoops. All right, you need to be switched out. I believe everybody's weak to light, right? Let's double check that. Yeah, literally everybody. Start light claymoring. Should I do Whirlwind Slash or should I go hard on the healer and get him out of here? I feel like that's the thing to go. Way to go. Just get this guy out of here. Let's see, health all looks okay for everybody. Oh yeah, we can Heaven's Tier an individual to get effective damage. It's Heroic Ode, everybody. I don't know why I didn't do that first turn. Okay, might have to bring the healer out sooner than I would like. Yeah, probably increasing elemental resistance is good since that seems to be the type of magic the wizard is using. Yeah, we could just reduce earth and wind resistance. I could wind strike. Does that do more than cross slash? Oh yeah, healer's gone. Excellent. All right, let's get this Wizrobe next. Do light attack since that's super effective on everybody. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to bring the healer out. Who swaps with the healer? Vincent. Okay. Tier. Deadly staggered. What is that? Why did she just flop and die? Okay. A little confused as to what happened there. And Lene just suddenly dropped dead, but we'll switch you out. We can bring her back. All right. That's going to bring us over. Do I have anything to bring it down? I do not. Should have taken care of that with Glenn. 7 tiers, really worth it. Could defend and bring it down a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. I really need to do a heal all. We'll be alright. Let's do a Krez transform. I don't know what that means necessarily. I still have their wind resistance down. Sure do. Glenn can do another Ultra next round, which is excellent. Alright. You are out of TP. Probably a good idea to go ahead and just switch you out. Oh, she's got a Pedal Storm ready. Don't mind if I do. Why does Lene just like abruptly die sometimes? I don't get that. Alright, alright. Oh, Glenn needs to... Oh, we got the wizard down. Nice, nice. Probably the tank next. I don't really see the guy in the back as much of a big threat, to be honest. Alright, they still have their... Oh, dang. The wind weakness just went away. So what's probably the smartest thing to do is probably cross slash. And that put us into overheat, so maybe not the smartest thing to do. But we can bring it out of it with a Heaven's Tear. Probably time for a little heal all, it looks like. Which also will bring our overdrive down. Make sure everybody's topped up. Oh yeah, let's use this counter stance. Why not? It's 5 turns to counter physical attacks, and we're targeting our the tank right now, which that's what he uses. And he's gone. Never mind. Oh, let's raise our crit strike too. Keep managing that overdrive. Alright. So what now? I almost feel like I should switch her back. Yeah, because I could make them weak to wind for 4 turns. Yeah. Ooh, Glenn's about out. We'll get this last cross slash in, then we'll have to switch him. Oh, nope, never mind. We'll just win there. Good grief. Knock it off, Killian. That's enough. But we didn't have a ton of turns left before we were starting to get in trouble. I shall master the will. Tell me the key phrase, the key to this door. As if we're going to tell you. I can't properly read your minds yet. But when you all thought of the key phrase at the same time, it was understandable in my current state. Dude, you just lost to us like you think you're going to defeat the Vaen. I am powerful enough to defeat the Vaen. Be the witness to it. Defying the Lord of the Underworld, the gates shall open. Come on, man. This don't make no sense. Killian, you mustn't. Don't worry, I'll protect you from the power of the Vaen. I got a feeling he won't. Foolish children, weak child. Grimoire and its bearer need to be destroyed. But if you won't get out of our way, we may as well take over your body. What are you doing? Weakened like this, we shall do the impossible. We shall become one with a true king. This doesn't look good. No, it does not. Quickly, everyone to me. It's the Grimoire's chance. So we're becoming one with him. We shall make him our new champion. Now everybody, I'm going to burst the Grand Grimoire. How dare you? So are we actually going to kill the Vaen, or are we just going to kill a true king? I mean, I guess the Vaen would be recharged with the true king's ether, which is probably pretty significant. Are the Vaen dead? The Grand Grimoire. Ooh, it's gone. It has no ether to absorb and crumbling to dust. But if I can't find any ether, does that mean the Vaen are still alive? It hurts. Our power is drained. Looks like it's not over. We are still powerful enough to crush you like flies. After all, you're nothing but mere humans. Mere humans. Again and again you destroy the world, but again and again humanity and nature are built. They never give in. Their will to live is never broken. You can call them weak, but in truth you fear them. For the people fight beyond the limits of their own lives. He's right. You were alive when the Harbinger came and will still be here when he returns. All that you do is you do for yourself. But look at the short lives of us humans. For countless generations, people have worked tirelessly towards a goal they will never see in their lifetimes. They fought against a problem that will not affect them or their children. They gave their entire lives to a cause that was a war in the future. They fought for later generations despite setbacks, despite uncertainty. That is the strength of humanity. That is your downfall. Glenn, I'm trying to stop them. Killian? You won't be able to defeat them alone, but I can weaken them. They're taking control again. Prepare yourselves. With weapons of steel against gods, I guess we'll make it work. Looks like anything but godly to me. We should succeed then, right? If we don't try, we'll never knowingly know. This world has so much to offer. You will not destroy it. Thanks, Tom P, for chiming in. Let's show them what we've learned on our journey. You're right. This will may be our last battle together. Let's win it then. I thought we had to defeat the Harbinger too. Either way. What is their weakness to dark? So we will go ahead and swap you in right away. Okay, it counts as one person, so we do want to use Dark Spear, right? Yep. And then we got Lene, Heaven's Tear. Guaranteed weakness, Glenn. We got our Ultra powered up. Give him those sweet, sweet defensive breaks. Big Bang. That looks bad. Good grief. Okay, I was going to Heroic Ode, but looks like I have to swap out and do a heal all to have a chance of survival. Good grief. This is not ideal. Let's see how this goes. I feel like we're going to have multiple people going down here. Okay, Nirvana didn't do much. We need to heal all again for certain. Do I want to start managing it already? No, we should be alright. We're going to get some damage down because we're in a bit of trouble. Interruption. Killian. Vaen uses duplicate. Another Vaen appears. Magic resist, physical resist. So I have to do the duplicate first. I don't know what that does. It's not really clear. Let's do one more round to heal. Let's do the Crest Transform. Let's manage that overdrive a little bit. We can all break him. Too many summons. We should be able to... Okay, the resists are gone. Yeah, I was about to say, we got rid of them pretty quickly. Okay, so I do want to do one more heal all. Dang it, man. Gotta pay more attention to that overdrive bar. Okay, this will work, this will work. Cross slash. And he'll have to pretty much half the metal dagger. I don't think we really got a choice here. I don't get what the too many summons thing is. How's she? She's fine on TP. Another interruption. Drain TP. I don't like that. Dang it. Let me help you. Well, last time you interrupted, you made a duplicate. Okay. Well, what was the whole point of that? Took it all away just to give it all back. Alright. I still got debuffs. So let's just keep swinging away. You shall be as gods. Okay, I just buffed everything, and now we're overheating. I don't need to heal, so I can swap. And he has nothing helpful. Let's get a Heroic Ode down. Let's buff us up. Hopefully they don't hit him, because that'll be a big problem if they do. She... her... I don't need to... Oh, yeah, the TP got restored. Let's get Victor healed up. Make sure he doesn't go down immediately. Right, Glenn's the only one with a physical attack, so we might as well just swing away here and count on Glenn to get us out of the overdrive. Or overheat. They're going to hit us, it'll bring us right back, but we have an Ultra next turn, so that's okay. Alright, so we pretty much need to be immediately swapped back out for the healer. We want her on tap and ready to go. She can do multi-shot. Or piercing shot is probably what she should do. Let's heal Lene just to be safe. She's the most important one here. Well, not necessarily. You could make that argument for Bathraz and the healer. And Glenn, he's doing the most damage, so. Alright, we got all our sweet, sweet debuffs. I'll put us over. Should I switch him out? I don't think so. Could switch her out for a little bit. This is more of an overdrive management kind of thing. Might as well heal all, I guess. Now let's do a big heal on Bathraz. Alright. So we need a buff move in order to manage that overdrive some more. We're in a bit of a trouble on that. That'd lower it quite a bit. I want to do that? Yeah, I kind of do. I just need to bring that down. Elemental orbs. They're not really using elemental attacks. That's not really practical. Load gun spear. We can do that. Now it's magic moves that'll bring it down. That's good. In the world. This doesn't sound ideal. No, you won't harm them. Nothing happened. Hit a couple of us for a little chip damage. Nothing crazy. What if we swap you out? Then get some decent damage, not bad. Now, of course, a healing move is what'll fix the overdrive. Can only heal himself. Not exactly ideal. Let's unload all ammo. Not great. Oh boy. Immediately in trouble. You need to be swapped back. Healing move again. but it would actually be useful to use Eggle's healing move. So we'll do that. Kind of all bricks, probably the way to go. What is going on here? Okay. Good thing we've been collecting those angel wings the entire game. Probably heal all, even though Glenn and Sir Eggle are not in bad shape. The other two of us are. And screw it, let's all break again. Let's keep them softened for as long as possible. Alright. And magic brings it down. So let's Ultra. We'll hit pretty hard. We'll keep extending all those debuffs. That'll get us out of trouble. And then that switches it to frickin' healing again. Which, I mean, we will use, but still. I almost feel like we need to switch you. Yeah, let's switch him. Just do the old Heaven's Tear, Interruption. Dang it, stupid duplicate thing. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. I have a feeling that's... Yeah, there's got to be something. Not going down without doing anything. Like, I don't know, like he's... They keep making him like the villain and then the hero and the villain. It's very... I don't know. A little unsavory. Not liking Killian's character arc here. Now we actually could swap Vincent back in to buff everybody again. I think we will. Or do we debuff? Ooh, I think that's the way to go. Let's make them weak to fire and water for 4 turns. And then if we got time, if we can, without needing to bring the healer in, we can buff everybody. That's the way to go. Because now I can Fire Strike. And it'll be a weakness. Here's that end of the world move again. They didn't actually use it last time. Looks like it's going to go through this time. Really? No. You shall live. Yeah, it was either that or that's like a planned loss. I can't do any more of this. You need to defeat the Vaen on your own. And you haven't done as much as you think you are. We can do... I mean, we can continue just... Oh. Yeah, Fire Thrust does more damage. Yeah, we'll Fire Thrust since we got him softened up. Of course, we're overheating. And we need a healing spell to stop the overheat. Let's Heroic Ode, and then we can use the Restrain. No, we cannot use Restrain because out of TP. So we'll switch you in. You have no healing spells. Might as well get some passive damage, some poison on him. There we are. Now we can get a little bit out of overheat. Thank goodness. We'll do this just for the sake of doing it, I guess. Nah, we're better off. We're better off switching out. So yeah, then we can at least cast something useful to manage the debuff. Or the overdrive. Okay, that hurt pretty bad. Okay, that worked out. Still fire res down for 2 more turns. Excellent. Really? Really? I don't really think he does any physical attacks. It's probably not helpful to use that counter stance, other than the fact it'll bring us into the red just to manage the frickin' overdrive. We do get an ultra, that'll help drop it down though here in a minute. Pandemic will drop it down. I mean, it's not going to do anything, but we might as well. Alright, and you are going to ultra. Hopefully get some big damage. 1800. I think extended the bleed. And 1800 damage was enough? Yeah. Whew. That was getting pretty tight. That was getting pretty tight. Gonna be a bit of a long episode too, but it is what it is. Like, there was no like stopping point where I could save and move on to another episode. Ah, we got him. We are dying. Well done, Glenn. The failure is mine, but luckily you are here, as always. I'm back in control. The weak and Vaen are locked inside me. You guys did a great job. Where I failed, you have triumphed. But I don't want to leave this world completely useless. Killian. The Vaen die with me. It's happening just like Gawain wanted. But the power returns to you, Gawain's chosen one. Live well. Forgive me. Forgive me, sister. Is everyone all right? Is it possible? Have we won? Glenn. The will is mine now. So to answer your question, yes, we've won. I can't believe it. The Vaen are defeated. The cycle is broken and the Grand Grimoire destroyed forever. Finally. I mean, great job. We did it. The impossible. All the fighting has an end at last. It was such a long journey. Thank you, everyone. What's happening? The door crumbles. And with it, Nice's significance. The city is no longer needed. It will fall apart. Then we better escape. Is this like 100% into game cutscene? Did you hear that? Oh, there's our little dragon buddy. Ansnell. Not even a true king can sleep with all that noise. We survived the Vaen, and now we're supposed to Fail against the true king? Not if I can help it. And Snell away with you. Yep, just push him right on over. You two seem to get along well. I forced my will on him. Glenn. It's alright, the power is still quite new. Besides, it's not easy to impose one's will on a true king. Ugh. Gonna pass out immediately. Glenn. He does that a lot in this game. A lot of mass murder and passing out for Glenn. That's kind of his thing. When the fiery calamity that hovered over Valandis suddenly disappeared, the people burst into shouts of joy. They did not know what happened yet, but they felt they were finally free. Celebrations were held all throughout the country. Princess Celestia, Valkyr of Tarn, was unanimously elected queen, because that's how kings and queens work, they're elected, of New Valandis. She was advised by a council representative from all corners of the land. Oh, she was not just of Tormund, of the whole island. The tyranny ended, but the unification between the people still had a long way to go. Disagreements between countries did not magically disappear. History of war could not be erased that easily. So the queen and her council stood before an enormous task, but they had hope, and therefore they knew they would succeed in the end. The Red Succubus. You? Seriously? It's true. People think of her as some kind of elegant femme fatale. I can't help it. I didn't pick the name. Just laughing at her. Oh, hush. It's not funny. That's good that she got reunited with her wife, but we haven't dealt with the Harbinger issue. Like, that's the whole point of the Vaen's existence, was to seal away the Harbinger. And what did you intend to do now, Sir Eggle? I will travel through Eldra. The world is vast, and there is still much I have not discovered from my first journey. What about you? Would you probably return with Lene? Take me with you. What? Please, take me as your squire. Are you serious? Yes, I want to see more of the world, and I want to help the people. I thought with all the nasty stuff I did back then, there was no saving me, but Glenn showed me otherwise. I can still change. Please, let me be your squire and help me make the world a better place. My dear Rob, I would lovingly love to. I can't take another sip. What are you saying? Only a newborn could get drunk on this piss water. Oh man, that's the brilliant scientist. Oop. Let's head back to your home city of Arconda and drink some proper wine. I could use a vacation, true, now that my task is done. Get ready, everyone. She's coming. Happy birthday, Amelia. You're all too much. This is not necessary. But thank you. Thank you so much. Bathraz sends his regards. Where is he anyway? Probably making preparations for the Order of Lenore. The Harbinger is waiting. Yeah, like we just straight up didn't deal with that part. Bathraz, you're leaving us? We don't have much time. You don't have much time. Your life is urgent. You cannot save me. In 2 years at the latest, the pact will have taken my life. My future is the price I knowingly paid to receive the curse. We will still try. You saved our lives in Rena's tomb. Now we will save yours. Our lives are connected by this curse, and we will find its roots and help you. Don't we, Realarm? Thank you. Thank you. It's the last time she saw Bathraz. Whatever he's doing, I'm sure it's the right thing. By the way, where's Glenn? He was just here. I'll see where he is. Enjoying the fresh air? There are a lot of people in there. You know, I prefer being on my own. Besides, I haven't gotten used to this power yet. When are you leaving Valandis? Tomorrow morning. I'm boarding the first ship. Busy, aren't you? Are you going to be the second Gawain now? No, I'll stay who I am. I've learned Gwen's way of doing things is not the right way. I can't just use any means without remorse to achieve my goals. Agreed. I will dedicate myself to vanquishing the Harbinger once the order is restored in Volandis. With the power as queen, I will strengthen the Lenore order again. Now, where'd you come from? Doesn't seem to be afraid. Oh, he's been coming here all day. I even gave him a name. Oh, what are you calling him? Glenn? He has red hair, like the he had red hair like the bird's feathers and loved flying. So you know. Seems to be my ability after all. I sense Glenn was not Timothy as well. I only took I only took his face to spare you sadness. Are you angry? It was certainly not Glenn's own decision, right? His decision. All right, what's going on here? So this is what Gwen's power feels like. Kind of scary. Use it wisely. Don't make the same mistakes I did. I can't see Gwen's memories. I can see Gwen's memories. I'm able to defeat the Harbinger with the help of the other true kings. Only a true eternal mission is standing there before me. I have no doubt you'll succeed. I have to go now. The Vaen inside me are dead. Now my soul will dissolve into the maelstrom. Did you know that I had a pet bird? What are you saying? I grew up in a slave town in Galata. You know that. Pile of garbage surrounded by high walls. My mother had a thing with the guards, so we were doing okay. She often got presents. At one point, she bought me a cage with a bird. He became my best friend. But one day, Ben came to our house, and my mother sent me to the roof. Of course, I took the bird with me, and we hid up top. However, I became afraid for him. He had nowhere to go in his tiny cage, so I opened it and told him to hide somewhere else. Somehow I thought he would come back, but he flew up higher and higher and picked up wind and flew over the walls. As I wondered where he was going, for the first time I understood the concept of freedom. I also wanted to go where the bird flew. I also wanted to fly over every wall. That's why he became a sky armor pilot. People fear death and seek immortality, but after having lived so many lives, you can believe me on one thing. One life is more than enough, as long as you live it to the fullest. But I couldn't do that. I was weighed down by my burden for so long. Even when I was in a sky armor, I was never really free. I could never truly fly. Perhaps I really do have the most potential to handle Gwen's power, but I don't have the will to do it. I've had enough. What are you talking about? It's not too late, Killian. We'll turn around one more time. With my power, I will save you, and you will become the new true king. Are you crazy? I will only fail. Look where I ended up. We humans have to make mistakes in order to grow. In the end, all that matters is the person we become. I'm tired, and I'm looking at the end of the road. You, though, still have your whole journey ahead of you. Learn from your mistakes, become the savior of this world. What is going on here? Don't cry. You're doing me a favor. I will return to the maelstrom now. When we die, we have the potential to become anything we wish for. Part of us can become mammal, fish, insect. We can even become part of the earth, a plant, a leaf on a tree. We can even become a drop of water in the ocean or a grain of sand on the beach, a cloud in the sky, a star in the night. But if I could wish for anything, I wish that a little piece of me would be reborn as a bird. A bird that could spread its wings through the blue sky, truly free. This is such a weird ending. It's been like Glenn is a nice nickname for the bird. This is like the writing up here has been pretty solid. It's definitely had some interesting twists. Like it's been pretty good, but this is a weird choice. I should go now. We will meet again, if not in this life, then the next. We will. What are you doing? You want to come with me, Glenn? So she knew the minute they came back from the whatever that white room, the maelstrom or whatever, that wasn't Glenn. That's Killian in Glenn's body. Yeah, quite an effort to put on a fake face. Seems like my power isn't fully awakened yet, Glenn. Ah, your face? There's the brat. Gotcha. Leave me alone. What's the problem? She's a stowaway. Nothing bother you, sir. Help me. I'll pay for her ticket. You don't have to do that, sir. You will take the money. I will take the money. You all right? Yes. What's your name? June. And what are you doing here, June? I was told here that a person on the ship that will take care of me. That's why I sneaked on here. Who's that supposed to be? The man of many faces. Who told you that? You ask a lot of questions, mister. The man without a face. The man with the mask. Ha! Is that so? So fate has accepted me. Well then, accompany me a little. Do you like the bird? Did you pay a ticket for it too? Of course. I did. A little too big for mere luggage. Strange. A bird can fly, but travels by ship. You're right. It is strange. He's only here because of me. I didn't want to be alone. But now you have me. Right. How about we say goodbye to him together? Agreed, June? Agreed. So June was Gawain's old assistant, but they didn't really outright say that June died. I don't remember seeing that part. Here you go. So I guess this is supposed to be the ether of June. Farewell, my friend. Wow, he's fast. I bet he's the fastest bird in all of Eldra. Holy crap! That is the end of the game. It's a super cool game. That ending is a little anticlimactic, and I don't entirely understand. Like I thought defeating the Harbinger was going to be kind of an important component to the ending of the game. Yeah, definitely a good one, especially for like this is a single person project. That's definitely a very impressive feat. So interesting. I just don't get why or what the purpose of him just like of Glenn kind of just giving up right at the end. Being like, nah, I'm done. You go ahead and you be the hero of the world. Like that was kind of the thing is Sir Eagle just plopping on the ground. Wasn't that kind of the thing? Like that was his opportunity for a redemption arc after murdering like thousands of people on accident twice. Just very confused on that part. And what is? Oh, she's back with her wife, the member of the church, and she's back to thieving. Yeah, yeah. Did it like almost out of habit. That's kind of funny. It did. It looks like they. I don't know if he like hired musicians. I thought it was like a. I guess maybe it was a small team, not like a one-man project. For some reason, I was under the impression this was like a one-man project. It was that Matthias guy you always see in the credits if you ever play this game and start it up. But it seems like the credits is mostly just music stuff, so maybe he did a lot of outsourcing on the music, which I mean it makes sense. The music in it's beautiful. This is a very large game, so to do the music and the game itself, it's not like it has a small gameplay loop. Like I love Stardew Valley, but you know, he only made like so much area in the original game, and then he made all the music and stuff. And the music is not this, orchestra type, um, you know, music. It's a lot simpler. The music is good, but it's just different. Making music like this requires either a large group or one very dedicated person to record each instrument. A talented individual would be on top of that. Record every instrument, sing every vocal, and then layer it all together. Yeah, the credits is almost all the musicians. That's wild. Yeah, this game right now, it's still, if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can just download it and play it. You definitely should. Interesting combat system, interesting. The overdrive bar is definitely a kind of a unique feature. I haven't seen that in too many other JRPGs that I've played, at least. Maybe it's a concept that existed before and I'm just unaware of it. But definitely a good game. Production, baby. What does that mean? Created by Mathis Linda. Oh, it got it was this game was crowdfunded. I was unaware of that. I should have looked into that a little before playing. And that is the end of Chained Echoes. Well, if you made it this far into the series and sat through the credits with me, um, I'll do it. I stopped doing it a while ago, but I'll say the generic YouTuber stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell. I got, RPGs are an endless field of things to do. And yeah, I'll have tons more content like this. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a good one.